haven't made it down to the water yet, and I know I'm just dreaming, but that little white one right there in the middle seems like a piece of quartz or something, and then I'm seeing something orange over there and a few other pieces out there. I'm sure from this distance I'm just going crazy, but let me get to the water. I'm freaking out. Hey there, this is Fred of Just One More Rock. Thanks for joining me today. Yeah, I might be yelling a little bit. That's because we're in this beautiful place with all these rapids, and we're very blessed. I'm here today with River on the Lewis and Clark River, and we're gonna get into it before we lose the light. And there's a lot of nice looking stuff out here. Now we just got to find out if they're treasures or if it's just our brain getting us excited about being here. All right, we'll see you soon. We're going to collect a lot of different things today, and I seen this concretion, so let's get that home and maybe we'll crack that open, see if it's got anything in there for us. Now I know this may seem silly, but look what I just found. An extendable antenna. And the reason why it's silly is because not only am I going to clean it up out of the creek, but I needed one. I was about ready to buy one for a project I'm going to be doing, and you'll actually see what that project is. But now I got a freebie. Let's go. Nothing I'm grabbing there, but I still thought I'd show you that formation. Well, just to check in, I haven't found anything yet. Only been here 10-15 minutes looking, but nothing. I don't know if River's picked up anything. I can see him bending down, grabbing stuff, but we'll connect, see how that goes. This is a highly geologic area, so I'm really surprised we didn't at least start finding little chalcedony seams or something. But maybe we just have to look harder. We are right next to the road. This little bit is partially for Nick of City Rockhounding, where gonna show off that trash gator, bro. Yeah, the G4. See that rock in there? Let's see what we can do. Let's see, where's that? Sorry. Yeah, see, that's a chunker right there. Let me show you that in my hand. I probably got about 2 to 3 pounds of that. What's that, a concretion? Cool. Let's go. So there we go. See what I'm saying? That thing picks up. It didn't snap on me or nothing, but sometimes you have to go two-handed just to pull the rock out. I think I've gotten rocks out about as much as 10 pounds. Oh, looks like we're getting a little bit of rain on us. All right, I don't know if you can see that through the reflection, but every once in a while it clears up, and I think there might be a cool imprint on that concretion. Let's reach in there and grab that thing. What do we got there? Oh yeah, can you see the swirl pattern? Probably like a, well, not like a negative, but definitely an imprint. I guess that's why people are telling me to pick up these concretions and crack them open. Cool. All right, well, River found this one little spot where it does prove the minerals are here, but we have hardly found a thing. So we might turn this into a bigger trip, a longer trip down the river another day. But right now I think we're voting to head to another spot we know. You've been there, Necanicum. We found some pyrite. Let's hit that spot. All right, we left Lewis and Clark River and we're now on the Necanicum again. And boy, is there a lot of water out there right now. So what we're gonna try to do is follow the right side here of the river. Get out there to the bank. You can see River that's on their way. I don't know, let's see what we can find. All right, we're gonna grab this one. That's interesting. Is that agate? Is that fossils? Or just some weird shape? We'll have to figure that out at home. In the bucket. Let's see what this little white piece is. Clay. Womp womp. Okay, I know why I didn't find anything. It's because I have not asked the blessings of Mother Nature. What you don't know about me is a lot of times before I do my rock hounding, I will put my hands on the ground, send it energy, wish for the best of luck, and sometimes it feels like I get a response. So that's what I'm doing here, and now you know a little bit more about me, right? Crazy guy. All right, Mother Nature, let's see what you got today. See what I'm telling you? Look, I kneel down on the ground to do this, and then I'm turning. I know this isn't much, but it's a little something to start. Oh, it's more than I thought. Nice. Thank you. I told you, thank you. You're so sweet. This is probably nothing, but it looks a little churty. I don't know. Looks like there might be a little something in there. I'll take it home and rinse it off. But like I said, I expect it's nothing. Came up on this one where I was saying, here, agate, where are you? And I turned around and this one jumped at me. A little piece of quartz, actually. And as I was about to get up from that one, I looked over to my left. And what do I see here? Ooh. A lot of small chunks around here if we can get to the right spots. It's not all that. Maybe just a tiny seam. If it's even anything. Yeah, I think a little piece of chalcedony. Here's a little nugget. Oh yeah, there might even be some bots on that. Cool. And yet another. Little bug in there maybe. Then there's these little pieces, of course, but you know, nothing to do with those. So they're just indicator that the stuff's here. All right, let's check this one out there. Use the grabber. See what's going on. Oh, it's hard to do it with one hand and recording. That's a new experience for me. What do we got here? All right, Betty. So with me opening up my mind to pet wood, is this one of them? Probably with a black inside. I'm keeping it. Maybe we'll cut it right down that fracture line there. All right, let's see if there's anything here. It's a big white piece, probably clay, but I can reach around there with my grabber. So yeah, looking like clay, looking like clay. Yeah, the clay tricks me a lot out here. Bah. All right, we're to the bank that not everyone might be getting to because you definitely have to traverse some water. But that's a lot of rock. Think we can find anything in it? Don't have too much light, so we better get at it. That might be an amygdaloidal. Let's check that out. Huh. Well, it's interesting enough where I'm gonna take it. Is that anything here? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Some quartz crystal botroidals. All right. You know we love the bots. All right, let's see what we have here. Nada. Oh, actually, there might be a little something in there. That's why I scoped it from the... Oh, yeah, it's a little bit of agate on the top there, probably. I don't think it goes any deeper, but I'm keeping it. All right, am I getting tricked again? Jump in there. Oh, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, that is a nice chunk, guys. Looks like toes. Botroid toes. I don't know. I'm having a good time out here. Let me show you what I like about this bank right now. See where the water level is? As we get in here, there's a little bit of dry. Then look how wet that is. So there's something pushing around through there, or the water level was really high for a little bit and dropped back down. And this is where we want to check things out. In fact, what do we have here? Oh, is that anything? Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, are you serious? In that moment? Oh boy, get that home and cleaned up ASAP. Yes, what a day. This is an odd piece. What we got here? Interesting. I'm not keeping it, but interesting. The rest of them are usually black material with the black pieces of rock in it. This has got some orange or red to it. River picked this one up. You can see it's layered, probably just a sedimentary rock. But it kind of reminds me of some rhyolite type stuff I've seen before cut. But maybe it's just flaky and layered. We're going to keep it and probably throw a cut just for fun. Ooh, what's that right there? It almost looks fossilized. Should we grab this amygdaloidal? Yeah, we should. One of the times I cut one, it actually had some blue chalcedony in it. This one won't, I can tell, but I don't know. Let's cut it sometime. Look at this little interesting nugget. Almost looks like a sugar agate quartzite, but it's formed almost like a limb cast. Interesting. I don't know what's going on there, but that's an interesting look. I don't know. Kind of looks like there could be some chalcedony or something in that, but it is fractured. Still might be worth a cut though. And this looks like the same type of material that I found some of the pyrite in, but normally it's gray. But I'm still going to take this one to mess around with it, see what we got inside. Check this piece. Yep. Ooh, nice shape. Cool. Oh, come on, guys. What a day. What a day. Yes. Ah, the pots are beautiful, guys. Sickness. Sorry, I'm freaking out here. Glad we moved from one spot and came to this one. Here's a little interesting one I grabbed. I was just going to throw it back, but then I seen this. And I thought, what if there's something cool and magical inside? Full of calcite or something like that. So we'll cut it sometime. Pretty little seam here. Oh yeah. Nice little piece. Interesting little nugget, conglomerate. Looks like there's a little quartz in it. Well, it's probably time for that just one more rock soon, so, you know, hopefully that jumps out and finds its way into our bucket. Well, because it's getting late and we got to get out of here, this is going to be my just one more rock. And yeah, baby, we definitely want to get a cut in that. See some blue in there. Sweet. My hand's starting to shake too. It's cold in this water. All right, guys. Well, we're losing our light, and we found some really cool things. So we're going to get off the river, get home, we'll inspect what we have in the studio, and decide what we're going to do from there. Cut them, polish them. We'll talk about it. All right? See you a little bit later. All right, we're back home. Let's see what we got on our haul today. Well, this is starting with the least impressive. You know, just a couple concretions, and some of that wanted to just have its way and break on the way home. But no fossil or anything in that. We'll maybe break it open a little bit later. You know, the heart rock for the wife. My kid found that one. And then really out of this pile, the most interesting would be this one, which you can see the fossil imprint in. And then this one here, which also looks like it has something going on there. And then on that side, don't know if that's worth a cut or if those are just two separate fossil impressions and there's nothing inside. Don't know. And we got that big amygdaloidal. Don't know what I'll do with that. And some of this other stuff just had me a little bit interested. So I might just cut it for fun. You know, there's a lot of layered pattern in that one. You know, curiosity, is there anything inside that? This one has got some really wavy stuff. Some might actually say it's a piece of pet wood, but I don't know. I'm always hesitant to say that. So that's all we got there on that first little unimpressive batch. But let's see what we got next. This next batch gets a little bit better, but you know, nothing too impressive. Just some smalls that are a collection of both of what me and River found. We have an interesting piece of chert, which I think I'm going to probably cut. And I'm going to cut that agate right down the middle, see what we got. This is one that River found. Kind of almost has a pet wood feel, but I'm not sure. And this other one that's got some interesting chert bands in there. Can't see it because it's not very wet, but those might be worth cutting. But let's get to that last batch. There's 5 rocks in the last one. All right, first rock of the last batch. And I'm going to go into the studio and show you some better pictures on some of these. But for right now, you're going to get some outside light. This was a pretty nice chunk. My saw will never cut that, so that's going to go aside maybe someday in the future. Then we start getting into some fun stuff. Look at this. See that? Look at that skin. That's so nice. I didn't even know we had this one until I was going through the rocks. Right? Not bad, not bad. And then... ooh. Nice. But oh yes, it gets better. It gets so much better. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. I love this one. Like little toes, it's a paw. Like that on one side, bam on the other. Pearls. And then the last guy. I could not believe we found these type of botroidals in the river where we were hunting. Hadn't found them anything like this, and we found 3 in one day. Ridiculous. Look at the formations there. Come on. All right, let's get some studio light on these. It was a great day out. So let's start with this big chunker. Yeah, you really can't see much, but when I'm looking, I'm feeling like this thing is going to be full of little spots and inclusions. Maybe this is a Visit K rock, right? But it's a nice chunky one. Definitely a happy one to find. This is just a little piece, but if the light is right, you can kind of see that it's full of little bots. Yep, it's a nice little piece. Well, the river has really done its job on these bots, but you can tell that they're there. They were probably quite pronounced at one time before getting tumbled in the river over time. This is a cool piece. These little pearls around here. I showed my mom this piece and she grabbed it and put it next to her heart. She said, "Oh, I'd love this to be a pendant." You see how big this chunky thing is? Should be like Rodney O and Joe Cooley. "It's my rope that makes me dope." Yeah, she'd be swinging this thing, knocking people out when she said hi. And this one. Come on. Look how defined those guys are. I think this right here protected this here, because I actually think this was probably all bumpy too. I mean, you know, botroidal, and it got worn down. But right here, that edge protected it, I think. But look how amazing those are. My goodness. What a day that was. Oh yeah, and then this guy, right? I was looking at that pattern and I thought, you know, maybe that's worth a cut. And I was about to decide which direction I was cutting it, and this dude said, "No!" Can you see that? That almost looks like it has to be man-made. I know it's not, but nose, eye, ear, even looks like he has a bindi. His mouth is open, and oddly enough, it very much fits the palm Almost like it's a worry stone or something that you could have just been rubbing like that. Every one of my fingers fits into a little divot, and then my thumb fits right in here. If it was a worry stone, someone worried his face half off. I don't know. I like him though. All right, we have 9 that got cut this time, so we're going to start with the one that River found. Why am I starting with theirs? I do not know. Just feel like it. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Ooh, there's some interesting stuff. I like this side a little bit more right off the bat, so let's look at this one first. Ooh, there's some crazy stuff going on in there. Some soft stuff that's got pits. You can see that. There's also some nice stuff off in here. How about this one? Yeah, that's nice. Some cool stuff down in there. Some oranges there. All right. Good job, Riv. It's a cool little find. Or decent find for someone who likes to find the small stuff. All right, well, I'm not going to lie. I really don't expect much out of any of these up until the agate one at the end. But you never know. And here we're going to go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is some dark, dark material. Now, what does anyone think this is? Would I question if it's pet wood? I don't know. If anyone has any ideas, tell me what they think it might be. But let's hit the next one. All right, here's that one that I thought had some like banded chirty-chirtness there. So we're going to find out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. That is not what I expected. Interesting. That black line through there. Wow. Okay. Maybe the stills will help me get a good eye on it. Next. Here's another piece of what looks to me like some chirty-chirtness. I don't know. Let's see. Is it going to be brown? Is it going to be light? Let's check it out. Boom. Wow. Okay. There's nothing going on there. Why? That's tripping me out. Just on the rim right there. Well, that was a dud. But interesting. It's got me wondering why it's so light on the outside. Is that just from getting, natural light on it? Sun and whatnot that would bleach it out or lighten it up? I don't know. More advice in the comments if you guys got it. All right. Well, if it wasn't for this breakout right here, I would be thinking this is another piece of nothing based on the outside. But it actually has some interest. Let's see what we got. Boom. What is that madness there? Holy smokes. See, I was able to see just this bottom area here when that part broke out. But that is crazy. Wow. All right. Not the worst rock in the world. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so what is next? This one has that little bit. That's all it was giving me to prompt me to cut it. So is there anything? Let's see. Boom. Whoa. Look at a pair of ears. Actually, it's interesting. For the sake of cutting a rock, just to see what geology does and how that all happens. That's kind of neat. Will I do anything with these? Even attempt to polish them? Probably not. Well, it was still fun to cut them open and see what was inside. right, so 3 more. This one in the water intrigued me enough to grab it. So we are going to see what's inside. Boom! Whoa, look at all the hair. That is very fibrous. Hold on. Let's get steady here. Whoa. That's a trip. Ooh. Do you see that? Is that a person in a ski mask right there? It even looks like it has closed eyelids. That is the weirdest thing. Am I just tripping or what? Please put it in the comments if you guys see that thing too. What about this side? That is just some weird stuff. All right. Kept my attention for a minute. Let's move on. All right. Very unassuming rock. The only thing that had me interested were these little spots. Kind of felt like they were like fossils, but I really don't know. So we're going to find out if we can see anything inside, and that'll be now. Whoa. Huh. Okay, there's another face, right? Is it just me? I don't know. So let's get up close. What's going on in here? Well, you see those little eyes, little poppies. Are those oolitics? Even if it's just a little bit? Or are those something long going all the way through there? Yeah, it almost seems like it, right? There's the exterior. Here's the interior. This one. Yeah, anyone have any idea what's going on here? Throw it in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Okay, let's hit that last one. Okay, I like these ones. I grab them all the time. There's something about having these pieces of host rock in there that give it character. So we're going to find out if this is a character or not. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Yeah, see how that gives it such a contrast? See some banding in there, right? Right in here. Wow. See, yeah, I could cut these things all day long. Sometimes I'm a little bit more intrigued than just obvious strong banded agates. Well, that was the last one there. Hope you enjoyed our trip. Till next time, take care. Remember, when you think it's time to go, there's always just one more rock.